What is going on, guys? Thank you for clicking on the video. We are gonna start out talking about self-care because every Insta Thought writes about it and they get millions of likes, so I figured that you guys might be interested as well. So for me, the most important thing is regular haircuts. Every other week, same day, same time, I get this gray hair chopped off to try to make it appear as if I still look like I'm in my 20s, which unfortunately, as of 2 weeks ago, is not true. So we're gonna go downstairs to the same place, Arrow Barbershop, with the same person, and after I get my haircut, I just feel like an entirely new man.
Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky. Following our hearts, so then we take
So what do you guys think about the haircut? Let me know in the comments down below. I always feel so much better after a haircut. And then we gotta freshen up for two specific reasons. One is that it's date night, my favorite night of the week. And also tomorrow, I have a video shoot with PE Science, which should be pretty awesome.
If you're looking for trouble, you better count on
Cameraman, come on.
the needle, who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces, but I'm not backing down. See if you're looking for trouble.
Cameraman, eyes are up here. Come on, that's just inappropriate. But I wanted to give a very special thank you to the sponsor of today's video, and that is Harry's. You all know, for me, convenience is key. I do not go to the store for anything. I have my groceries delivered, I have my dry cleaning delivered, and I'm surely not about to go to the store to buy something like razor blades. That is why Harry's is such an amazing service, and it's such a cool story as well. So two guys were tired of the razor buying experience, which I'm sure most of us are, so they ended up saving up a bunch of money to buy a manufacturing site in Germany, and now they can provide some amazing quality razors to you directly to the consumer for an awesome price point. So a replacement razor blade on something like this starts at $2. So what's great about this starter kit is that you get a little bit of everything that you need. You're gonna have your shaving cream, you're gonna get your razor with the blade, you're gonna have some extra blades in there, and you're also gonna have your guard in case you're traveling, just to protect your razor blade. $3 for all of this, which is just insane to me. They've got to be losing a bunch of money to hook up the rich homies, but hey, that is one of the benefits of sharing this with all of you. And I can say for myself, that was a very pleasant shaving experience. I'm not much of a fan of shaving, but when it leaves me with a nice trim and I'm getting ready to get fresh and go out, and tomorrow I've got that video shoot, I want to look as good as possible, that is definitely going to do the trick. So again, you can get this entire kit going to harrys.com/Travis. And another cool thing about the company is they donate 1% of sales for good causes like men's mental health. So if this great deal isn't good enough for you, which I would imagine $3 for all of this is a good enough deal for anybody, then at least you know you're supporting some great causes out there. I cannot recommend this to you guys enough. I'm gonna have that link down below. Go check it out. And I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. So the beauty of living here is that one of my favorite restaurants of all time is literally right there, Chuy's. Now, I'm not allowed to say this in front of cameraman. It's not as good as the one in Austin, but it's still very good. And I wore this very extra blazer just for the thumbnail picture to try to get something, whatever YouTube likes, but just kidding. We're not allowed to wear it to Chuy's, so she's not letting me. I thought it'd be pretty cool, but let's get out of here. Got myself a hot day tonight. What's your favorite thing about Chuy's? Margaritas, baby. What do you think about me leasing this out and making it a gym? Thoughts? Yeah, right.
I will wait on your border until you will let me in. Hand on my head, chest on my chest.
There are two types of people: margaritas on the rocks, frozen margaritas. Which one are you? Megan? Wrong decision. Always on the rocks.
We left New York City with our windows down. We couldn't see the trees and it was too damn loud. I will stand on your boat.
All right, guys, it is video shoot day. I am headed to a city called Fuquay Varina, which is about 30 minutes here from Raleigh. We're headed to a gym called Bull and Bear. Looks like a pretty awesome gym. It's definitely the type of gym I've been looking for. Unfortunately, it's a little far away, but that is all right for the special occasion. We're actually gonna be hitting up this spot called Eggs Up Grill first, which I'm pretty excited about. Get some food, good company. We're meeting up with Gus, who is the videographer. This should be a pretty good day, guys.
Yeah, we left New York City with our windows down. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And you know, I've been thinking a lot about how weird my life is when you really think about it. You know, during the week, I'm just the average person. I'm going to my corporate job, doing my thing, and then on the weekends, I'm doing some not so normal activities like a video shoot with my supplement sponsor, which I've been with PE Science now for, gosh, I think 4 years. My first and only supplement sponsor ever, and they have been so amazing to me. I've loved working with them. As you guys know, I love the products. I use them every single day of my life, so it's just a great partnership, and I'm very fortunate for them. Especially, this is a cool opportunity. Gus is actually from the UK. They're bringing him down and shoot a bunch of us that are affiliated with PE Science, so just a cool opportunity. And all of these different things, when I reflect of what I was able to do throughout, you know, the last 5 years of my life, all because I just decided to take a little bit of action. It wasn't anything crazy. I mean, sometimes actually it was crazy probably to some people, but it was just doing something that I enjoyed to do. And as of right now, my YouTube channel has 21 million views on it. 21 million. Now, to some people that might not be a lot, but for an average person, you're the normal guy, that's pretty crazy when you think about it. And I'm pretty sure I have used this clickbait in the past before, but just hear me out before y'all start going crazy and the kids living in their parents' basement getting all upset. Just listen. So, over a million individuals have watched me on YouTube. That's insane to me. But when you think about what this has done for me in so many different areas of my life, whether it be from a financial perspective or for just being able to connect with so many people out there, added to my life in so many different ways, like I couldn't have imagined life without this. And I think most of us, you know, we want to be in a position where we are able to go out and do some extraordinary things. But I often find that some people will not want to ever take the action that's necessary to get you to that position. So I guess if I could ask you guys to do anything at this point, it would be, is if there's something on your mind, something that you've always wanted to do, maybe take on a second job or maybe take on a new activity or a new hobby that you never get off the ground. You know, you think about it, you're the I'm about to person, I'm about to do this. Just do it. And it sounds overly simple. I realize that, because there will be sacrifices that need to be made, and there will be things that sometimes just flat out suck. But what I can tell you from my experience, being now 30 years old and feeling like I have lived a lifetime of experiences, it's just that it's going to be worth it, and you're not going to regret it even if you fail. Because I feel like with one of the things that a lot of people do wrong in their 20s is that they don't fail fast enough. The faster you fail, the faster you can succeed, because no one is going to get to the point that they want to be without those failures. So I'm of the belief that, hey, just gather them up. The quicker you can get them, the quicker you can move on to where you want to be. And whether it be, you know, you get 1 million views on a YouTube video, 1 million likes on your Instagram, you get 1 million shares, it doesn't really matter. If you can amount 1 million of anything, then it will provide you with some pretty good opportunities. And I think when you all, especially being young, I know you're so intrigued with just making money. All you want to do is make all of this money. But I find that a lot of people just get so focused on the money that you're never going to be motivated if it's just money. You have to find the activity that drives you to the money. And I can promise you, if you find that, the money it just comes, guys. I can tell you from my standpoint, I've made more money by 30 than I ever thought I would make in my life, because I had these limiting beliefs on myself. My mom was a second grade teacher. I think she was making like $35,000 to $39,000 a year. So I assumed, hey man, if I make like 50 to 60, I'm still doing better than my mom, you know, I'm good, you know? And I had those limiting beliefs for a long time, and I never thought that I could be someone that was generating more money for myself than my family, and, you know, than I guess some of the average individuals. And you can definitely do it, but I just want to focus on that, because if you're doing the right things to accelerate your life forward, then the money will come. I promise you. Do not get impatient when it comes to that. You have your entire life to generate revenue, and you can absolutely do that as long as you're taking the correct actions. Wow, that was a long rant. I really didn't expect that. I'm just waiting on Gus to get to breakfast. So you know what? Let's shut up. Let's get to the food. Gus, what'd you think about that wonderful American food?
Are we going from like a 0 to 10 scale?
You got,
or
yeah,
right.
You gotta rate it.
Well, on a 0 to, I feel like shit because that was so many processed carbs. I'm kind of like an 11 right now.
Welcome to America, my friend. We finally arrived to Bull and Bear Gym. Gus is about to make a movie, make some magic, and I'm pretty excited for that.
This gym is exceptional. If anyone is in the North Carolina area, are we in North Carolina?
Yeah.
You need to, what's it called?
This is called Fuquay. So we're about 30 minutes from Raleigh.
Right, awesome.
Yeah, definitely the best gym that I found here in the area. Thank God, man. I was starting to think there's no good gyms around here. We found it, man. So guys, while I was gone, my perfect girlfriend made me these cedars with my business card attached. I can drop off to customers for Halloween. How perfect is this? This is like the coolest thing ever. I cannot wait to drop these off. And also while I was gone, she goes to the grocery, buys all the food, does all the laundry. Can we please get a like on this video for cameraman that allows me to make these videos? We appreciate you, cameraman. Thank you. Anytime. Remember that. There's always something going on out here, but tonight, a wine festival, which we're not gonna partake in, believe it or not. We're gonna go across the street to one of my favorite restaurants of all time, Our Taco. But these guys, do you hear this? They're getting down tonight. All right. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here so I can leave the camera behind. Megan deserves my full attention. You guys don't even see everything she does for me. She supports me in so many ways. I don't even have the words for it, but I can't wait for you guys to see the finished PE Science video. I wasn't really looking forward to it going into it, to be honest. As most of you know, I'm a pretty introverted person, so just the fact of being in front of the camera, I still, 5 years later, have to hype myself up for it. It makes me extremely uncomfortable, but I've been a big believer that state of being uncomfortable is where you grow, and that's where you get better. And I've definitely seen that transpire over the years. But Gus, man, what an amazing guy. One of my favorite people that I've ever met in my entire life. You should definitely be checking out his work if you are not already. And I felt like in this video, I talked a lot about myself, which I don't really like to do, but I guess, you know, it's my YouTube channel, so, you know, what else? So I wanted to give you another example of someone that took some action and now I hope is receiving a lot of benefit from that. So this guy, he emailed me out of the blue one day and said, hey man, I really like your videos, and goes on to tell me he's a video editor, and he says, hey, how about you give me a shot editing a video? And I read it and I was like, you know, I really don't, I'm not interested, you know, because I've never had anyone edit for me. I didn't really trust anyone else, but at the same time, I was really running out of capacity. So I said, you know what, let's give the guy a try. So I sent over the footage. He sent something back that was amazing. It was incredible. And you probably know who I'm talking about by now, my editor, Greg, who did not edit this video, don't worry. I know I just kind of threw this one together pretty quickly, but having Greg a part of this channel is just, it's a game changer for me, for sure. It takes so much pressure, I can't even describe it. And I can tell you with 100% certainty, Greg is going to be massively successful in life. Not because he's editing for me, but because He took the initiative to step outside of his comfort zone, email a stranger, take on weekly work from me, which can be a lot. I send him a lot of stuff, I ask for a lot, on top of his full-time job. So I know for a fact that he is gonna go do big and better things. I mean, it's just, I would already consider him very successful, but I'll probably be working for that guy one day. And I know so many people watching these videos are doing the exact same types of things, and that is very, very exciting. But if you're not, and you're not where you wanna be in life, I would say, hey, start small, take a baby step, and it will snowball and snowball, and you will live a better life, and you'll be thankful for it. Sounds so preachy in this video. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. I'm getting ready to go enjoy a duck taco, and I hope you guys are doing something equally as amazing at this very point. I look forward to talking to you guys next time. Yeah, right. It's probably like $10,000 a month, but it's probably worth it. What are you rocking tonight, babe?
I will stand on your border and I'll search through the clouds. Yeah, we left New York City with our windows down.